Hey guys, I'm back and it has been storming here like I don't know what, but there's the sound of freedom. We've got Steel to Reel. It is the quarterly elite box. It is here. I'm excited to see what's in it. Big heavy box. So we're gonna jump right into this. For the unboxing today, I've been calling this the glowworm, the lightning, the whatever, the alien knife. So this is the Benchmade 940 that I have been struggling to come to terms with. The disaster. But anyway, it's getting there. And this is going to be part of the giveaway. Yeah, we're going to... This, sorry, it's still a little tight. Anyway, potentially, this is going to be given away. This and the fake 940 remodel. Both knives are going to be given away. One to Patreon, one to the channel at large. Just got to figure out which is going to where. But anyway, very happy with it. The new work I've been doing, aftermarket screws and everything, little anodizedness going on there, but whatever. We'll get to, you'll see this later. So, Steel to Reel Elite. Now, I see some stuff we've seen before and some stuff we haven't. Steel to Reel Elite is a quarterly thing. So Steel to Reel has a monthly box. But the Steel to Reel Elite, I'll say quarterly one more time, is a quarterly box. It's an expensive box, but if you think about it, if you break it down, you put away $100 a month, it's $100 a month. But then every quarter you get this big box of stuff. And the last unboxing we did was the welcome box. Now we're seeing the, I love these lights actually. I have one charging. Well, it was charging until everything got stormed and there's been no sun. So we're gonna take a look. What is this guy? All right, we'll see. That's an interesting. Fiskars. I know them as scissors people. So anyway, sorry, I keep getting off track. Oh, this is one of my favorite fire starters. So cool stuff. So last time we got the welcome box, which was just full of stuff and cool stuff that I liked. So we're gonna, what is this? Oh my gosh. So we're gonna take a look at everything that comes in this elite box, and we're gonna see what we've got. Now I don't see a packing list. Did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. I guess we're just gonna go through it. So we're gonna start. Let's start with this. Let's start with the Aftershock Preparedness 48-hour survival kit. What do we got here? 48 prepared servings. So 1 serving an hour. No, I don't think that's really how it works. What do we have? So servings per package, 5. Prepared servings in cups. Calories per serving. So we got food. So Nature's Pantry bulk foods. So this contains freeze-dried instant... New bracelet, by the way. Me and Aiden made it together. Package contains freeze-dried instant coffee, napkins, sugar, and creamer packages. Okay. There's a whole thing just of salt and pepper. More freeze-dried instant coffee. Natural orange juice mix. Raw cane sugar, orange powder and solids, citric acid, lemon juice, paprika extract, color, orange oil, natural flavorings. Mix 3/4 cup powder to 1 quart water. Okay. Freeze-dried apples. Ooh, I can eat these and the chinchilla can eat these. And what do we have here? Cajun pastelilla. Harvest chicken and rice stew. Chili mac. It's always chili mac. Taco rice skillet. Mixed berry oatmeal. And chocolate wheat cereal. I like that. You know what I'm noticing though? I like that the ingredients in these things are just simple. Like, look at the ingredients. Farina, wheat, non-fat powdered milk, cocoa powder, brown sugar, and vanilla powder. That's it. Now, this is a lot of food. 25-year shelf life. Expires in 2043. And I'm assuming that's 2043, not 1943. Now, in this we have, what do we have? Wow. Serving size. 0.0333 cups. That's, whatever. So we mix 1/2 dry cup to 2 cups of water. It makes 1.5 or 1.5 cups to 6 cups of water. What? Oh, for a single serving. Okay. Now, the one thing that, I comment this all the time, is that, you know, when you give me a big bulk thing like this, but it says it's bulk, right? But how good is it? How long does it last once it's opened, you know? So again, we're survival kit. It says kit. And this is a complaint I've made, so I'm not knocking this brand. I've made this complaint with many brands. If it's a kit and you need me to have cups to mix, it's not a full kit if you don't give me the measuring cup. What, you know, so in a survival situation, yes, we should probably look at what we need and hopefully we get it, but you know, when shit does hit the fan, you don't always have time to grab everything. So a full kit should, if everything here is measured in cups, should come with a cup. Just saying, a cup. But there's a lot of food in here, and I really want to try it. Now, I always say that in packages, because this is where sometimes I can come off a little hypocritical here, and maybe in a way I am. I always say, like, I'm not into getting packages of food. I like to worry about my own food and this and that. Things like this, I think this is different than getting a pouch of food, a single pouch of food. This is like a whole box intended for food. So to me, this comes off a little bit different. This is not like giving me one thing of food in the box. This is a bunch. So we've got like taco rice skillet, long grain rice, tomato powder, natural beef powder, dried parsley, onions, carrots, garlic, and spices. And I love that there's not stabilizers and all, you know, like there's not chemicals, there's not all sorts of stuff. This is like natural kind of stuff. Chili mac. Let's see what's in the chili mac. Durum wheat pasta, tomato powder, pork sausage, dairy wheat, natural chicken powder, cornstarch, pepper, onion, garlic, cumin, chili powder, and salt. I mean, that's nice. Now, this is another one, though. This is one that you make the whole package, I guess, because this doesn't, you know, bring 8 cups of water to boil, whisk in, dry mix, reduce in heat. And so also, kit, they're expecting you to have, you know, a pot or something to make it in. Cajun pastilla. I really want to try this. Harvest chicken and rice stew, long grain rice, natural chicken broth, dried mushrooms, carrots, celery, onions, tomatoes, garlic, and spices. So some of these they do give you the individual on one or two they give you the individual serving directions, but most of these it's like make the whole thing and that's it. These I love because we can eat kind of whenever. And you know what I'm going to do right now? Let's try this out. It's so humid out here. I think these are going to start hydrating again. They're not crunchy. They are dehydrated. And they're... Tato, do you want a dehydrated apple? He does. They're good. I'm used to them being a little more crispy. Honestly, it is so humid out here. I'm not sure if it's just absorbing moisture from the air right now. But ingredients is just freeze-dried Fuji apples. I think that the chinchilla will eat some of these. I had a good healthy snack for him. And I'll eat these. I don't know if the boys will, but they're pretty good. Squeeze some air out of the bag before I close it up. This orange juice mix is interesting. I'm wondering how much it's just like tang, you know? But might like that. And then the salt, pepper pack. You know what? I gotta open this. I just want to see, because I'm sure they're in individual packets in there. Tato, how was your apple? Was it good? Yeah. Lots of little individual salt and pepper packets. That's cool. That's interesting. A lot of companies don't think of that. They're just like, you want to season, you want to survive, or do you want seasoned food? And then let's go ahead and let's open up one of these. Freeze-dried instant coffee, napkin, sugar, creamer packages. Let's just see. Non-dairy creamer. Now I'll put these, you know what? I'll use the my vacuum saver to repackage this. Instant coffee and sugar. But you know what it doesn't say is reconstitution instructions. I guess we figure 8 ounces, 1 cup. You put this in. I don't know. It doesn't actually say. But that's very interesting. You know, like, so I like the fact that you get so much in this. I don't like that they're once again calling it a kit when it's not really a kit. It should just call it a big bulk food package. That's fine. I'm sold on big bulk food package, you know? That's a lot. That is a lot. And if you're just getting into the whole prepping thing, there's your first prepping food right there. I mean, just store it. But we're going to open it and test it. We're going to test it out, but that's cool. That's cool because you got a lot of different options. And unlike, you know, I'm trying to verbalize the difference when I get like 1 or 2 packages of food in a monthly box versus this. This is what they're trying to give you, the prep package of food versus we're going to throw this one random food item in and say it's worth $8, $9, $10 and call, you know what I mean? There's a difference to me. You guys might not see it. I know what I'm thinking in my head, and I do recognize it might come off hypocritical that I'm saying I like this versus one package of Bob Joe Briggs, you know, chicken cacciatore, dehydrated silver package stuff, but I don't know. Live fire. It's interesting to get with this one little package, but this stuff is, now I've demonstrated this and talked about it over and over on the channel. This is great fire starting stuff. I'm not going to open it right now because it's just phenomenal. I've gotten this in BattleBox, and yes, BattleBox sent out a good item. It did. I've used this. I've shown it. I've taken it myself on vacations, camping, you know, just in the fire pit here in the backyard. This stuff like that, no matter what your ignition source, sparks, match, lighter, this is worth its weight in little tin sliding boxes. It is impossible to not like this as a fire starting source. Awesome stuff. And this little tin will last you quite a while because it comes in these sheets. I might as look. We're doing the unboxing and review. I'll show you what it looks like. It's not like it goes bad. I was thinking I'll just keep it wrapped up, but it doesn't go bad. Because some people might not know. They might not know. So it comes in this sheet, and oh, this one's been packaged for a while. It's been in there. So got to get it out of here. So it's like almost like a waxy impregnated cloth, and all you do is you just cut off a little bit of it, just a little bit. I mean, and really you can start a fire just that much. Cut it off. Has a cool smell too, and I mean that it catches right away whatever's in here. If you have a larger fire, you might want to take a few little cuts and put it around there, but it catches, I mean, instantly. And like I said, this stuff is not gonna go bad. It's not gonna evaporate or anything like that. It'll stay in this little tin and be good for a long time. And I already have like 2 in the house, and I'm happy to have 1 more just laying around. And I can't point to a specific video right now. I haven't done a whole just a product test on it, but I've used it and seen it. You guys have seen me use it with ferro rods, with survival matches, with other stuff. It's great. I love this. If there was a love it pile, this would go in it. Prep Right Survival Food Supplement Tablets. Your emergency nutrition aid. Chocolate. So what do we got here? These vitamins, basically? Oh no, they're okay. No, these are like food supplements. Registered with the FDA. That's encouraging. Tato's registered with the Tato Authority. So what do we got here? Take 1 tablet approximately every hour up to 12 hours daily. It's safe to take more than the recommended daily serving size, but planned rationing may be reduced by additional consumption. So it is a food. Oh, it says right there, survival food. You know, I see supplement, and I'm thinking vitamins. Your emergency nutritional aid. I'm thinking vitamins, and of course, had I just read, because you know I don't read. It smells like chocolate milk powder, or like a chocolate shake powder. Lactose for fast energy, fat for endurance, high protein for strength, resealable pouch, lightweight and easy to carry. Great stuff to carry, I guess, on a hike or whatever. So let's try it out. Here we go. It has a taste kind of like a protein shake, like a chocolate protein shake. I was afraid it would taste vitamin-y. It's not bad. Not great. They're shooting back there. Not the greatest. I mean, really, literally like a chocolate whey protein shake. That's what it tastes like. Not disgusting. Definitely want to drink something. It's a little gummy in my mouth a little bit, but as a food supplement, not bad. Not bad. The important part to me is it's not something that you would dread eating, you know? So like if you had it and you needed to eat it, you wouldn't be like bargaining with yourself, I'm gonna wait just one more hour. I'm gonna wait just one more hour. Not bad. Not bad. And it really does provide you with, you take a look at the nutritional information, provides you with a lot. So cool. Something that I would think about getting and throwing in a bag as an emergency food source, or an on-the-go food, you know, like, so let's say that you are bugging out. Let's say that you are on the move, and you have even this, you know, put away, but you're not going to stop. You're not going to stop and make a whole meal. Even, let's say you're hunting and you got yourself some game, but you're not going to stop and process and cook and all that stuff. You can eat this easily on the move. Even, I can think military-wise, you know, we're in the field and we you know, movement. You don't always have time to sit and open up an MRE while you're, you know, definitely on a forced march. Or even, you know, in vehicles when you're trying to gain ground. We have a thing called trading space for time. And that depends on rapid movement. And the point is, you don't have time to just be like, okay, we're going to break for lunch, guys. This is good stuff to have because you can just keep yourself fueled up, you know, on the go. So I think that it has some value. 3-mode task light, flashlight, high strobe and flood, 120 lumens, little pocket light. We've been spoiled by 3,000 and 4,000 lumen flashlights in our pockets, and we forget that we don't always need that. In fact, we rarely need that. So let's see what we've got here. So we got 3 modes now. Oh, did it come with a USB charger in there? Probably. I'm feeling raindrops again. It does come with a USB charger. The question is it charged up now? Does it have a battery accessible? Oy. Wow. Well, that was right in my face. Okay, so single mode operation, which I'm not a fan of, but so we turn it on, and we've got a spotlight, and it's got this square Cree bulb to floodlight. Here comes a strobe, and then we've got the floodlight. Maybe not the best little flashlight I've ever seen. In fact, I think it's probably a cheap little flashlight. I hate single mode operation. Something to keep, I'd say, in the glove compartment. I was going to say in the dashboard. In the glove compartment, tackle box kind of thing. I don't know what the water resistance rating of it is. This is something I'd probably put in meh. It's aluminum, but it doesn't feel like it's got the greatest construction, you know? I don't know. I feel like we could have gotten a better light, but at the same time, I like that. I like that mode. So you can just put it on top of something on a desk and have 120 lumens of just light right near you for working on stuff. But I hate having to cycle through the other modes to get there. But yeah, at least it's rechargeable. No access to the battery from the outside. And that open charger right there really kind of nils out its water resistance, but I'll put this one in meh. We've got another Ready Man card, hostage escape card. Okay, this is another one I got to put in, like, meh. Because, yes, okay, hostage escape card, and they give you tools. Now, if I'm taking you hostage, I'm just going to throw this out there. If I or anyone with any training is taking you hostage, I'm searching you thoroughly. I'm probably going to strip you naked and search you. And because I've seen every movie, because I've seen every TV show, and because I have actual training, there's nowhere I'm going to let you hide something like this. Now, if you're taken by a complete amateur who, you know, loosely ties your hands with rope to the point where you can get out and doesn't search you and leaves your wallet on you and whatever else, then I guess this would be useful. This is predicated on the idea that, number one, you're going to still have it on you. That, number two, you know about lockpicking. These, I believe, are shims to get out of handcuffs, to slip in between the teeth and the gears and stuff in the lock. So the hostage escape card was designed by our Special Forces cadre to be your discreet and constant companion. But again, if you're kidnapped by anybody with any sense, they're searching the shit out of you, and they're not leaving anything on you. So, you know, they always say, ready man, you can keep the stuff in your wallet. I'm just going to leave it there. It's some ready man stuff is really cool and functional. This, I think, is I don't know. You're very lucky if you are kidnapped or captured and this is still on your person to use. Hori gardening tool. Hori. It's a gardening tool. Interesting to throw in a survival kind of box. And as soon as I saw gardening tool, I was like, what? But then I'm seeing the pictures. And I'm thinking, I see where they're going with this. It is not a survival knife kind of thing. It has a blade, but it's you're out there and you've got to utilize nature to survive. It does have a blade. It's got a saw, and it's got a thing to get plants up by the roots. Now, again, this is all kind of prepping type gear. So this is not a survival. Look how humid it is. It's like all wet already. This is not a survival knife. When I first looked at it, I was like, cool knife by Fiskars. Who would have thought? This is not a knife. This is, you got to take into account what it is. And it is, how's it go? Like that? For the tool that it is, and that was my now, God, thank God I read. Thank God I read before I started opening my mouth. So you have a blade, you have a saw for gathering materials, you have a ruler, in case you need that, but then you have this little thing for uprooting stuff, foraging and whatnot. I don't know if I personally would use it, but I get it. That's really interesting. I want to know. So you've got plastic or polymer and then a rubber overmold. I want to know if anybody has firsthand experience with this. Interesting to me. Very interesting. I don't know what kind of steel this is. Does it say? Does not. Split plant, transplant, weed, and more with this durable multi-purpose knife. I'm willing to bet it's stainless of some kind, but interesting to me. So who's actually used this thing? Because if this is in a survival type bag, a bug out type bag, and you're trying to, and you're at the point where you're like, you got one of those heirloom seed packages or something, or you're out looking for, you're out foraging for plants that you can bring back, and thinking man's tool. Originally, I was going to poo-poo on this. I'm wondering how sharp you can actually get this and will it hold an edge to use as a conventional knife for doing other kinds of work. This is one that bears further thought, testing, and examination. But seriously, if anybody has any first-hand knowledge using this thing, I want to know about it. I definitely want to know about it. Very interesting. The sheath is just plastic, belt loop. Holds pretty secure. There are definitely raindrops starting to come down. I'm going to move the rest of this inside, so give me a moment, please. All right, reconvening a little while later, charging the camera inside. When we last saw our heroic unboxings, we were still looking at this guy by Fiskars. And so, yeah, my final word is, I think it's interesting. I'd like to give it a try in some outdoor situations. It's got a nice weight to it, comfortable handle. I still need to do some research as to what kind of steel it's made of, but it could be an interesting bladed object. I don't know if I really want to call it a knife, but yeah, no, I like the concept, and it can go this way. Yeah, so I got to put this in the needs more information pile. But like I said, the idea is interesting to me. So this is, again, hybrid light, and I am not upset that I now have like 4 of them. I have used these things camping. I've used them in power outages during storms. I've used them, I've let the boys just use them having fun. These things are pretty cool. They're not the highest quality. They're not, but they're good quality. Hybrid light makes a lot of cool stuff. So first of all, now is this one charged? I don't know. We'll find out. So first of all, it's got a solar panel in the top, and you can hang it by stuff because so it's got a little rubber base because it opens up, so you can use it like a flashlight, like a spotlight. Let's see what happens if we turn it on. It's charged, but not very much. So it has LEDs to let you know. So you can use it like a little spotlight. Now, I don't know what the luminage is on it, but low, medium, low or high, I guess. Does it say the actual lumens that it... Yeah, 150 lumens. 8 hours high, 40 hours on low. So a lot of time. I mean, these things are pretty cool. It's rainproof. Drop it from a meter. 80 meter throw. It's pretty cool, but I keep saying it's pretty cool. I say that too much. But what I really like is you open it up and you popple it. Remember popples? Anybody remember those toys? Anyway, now you got a little lantern. And so, like I said, we've used these things really well during power outages and storms. They're, you know, for what the size and everything, for what you get, it's a pretty decent amount of light for a small personal space. Or again, hang it up, and it works. It works fairly well. With the light off here, you know, you can read, you can do a little bit of work. Here's high power. It's not bad. I like these things. They, like I said, you can work by the light. If you hang it up in a tent and you've got that kind of nylon that's, that reflective, it's not reflective, but you know what I mean, that nylon type material that kind of does reflect a little bit of light back in. It works pretty well. I don't know why we're on green all of a sudden. We were on amber before, but I really like these things. And this, another one of these is always worth the money to me, always. And you know, again, we can compress it down and then make a little flashlight. The boys love these things, and you can actually charge things from it with the solar panel. Open. So you can plug this in with the micro USB over there. You can plug it in to charge it, and then you can charge things from it. So you can plug this into any device, you know, with the so plug that in the USB into like a wall charger or a computer, whatever, and charge this up, and then you can charge, say, a cell phone or any other kind of little device from it. So what is this? Ultralight compact filter removes viruses plus bacteria and protozoa, improves taste. Fill with dirty water. Press on any low surface. Utilizing your own body weight, press with steady downward force, and then drink. So I have not seen this kind of thing, what it does. Here's our first test for this guy. Cut me a thing. Very good, very good. Oh, and of course, Grail, a sticker. Questions or concerns? 300 presses. So this does 40 gallons. This filter does 40 gallons. Okay, and a replaceable filter. All of your information. So it does 16 fluid ounces at a time. Okay. So let's see. Let's check out the internals here. Now, I don't choose to, like, drink disgusting water right now. Alright, so in going to get water from the tap, I read the instructions a little bit further. So first I just filled this up. Then I realized you remove this, and it works kind of like a French press. And you push this down, so I put the water in here. And then, so what we do is we twist this a little bit so air can escape. But we leave the cap on. And then, so I've got water in there. And filter. And so, ooh, that's tight. Okay? And as you push down, it is pushing the water through the filter. And there's some resistance, which is good, because I guess that means it's really watertight and stuff. And we have water there. Now, like I said, our tap water is not great. We have a little water cooler, like, you know, a Deer Park office water cooler. Let's see if this took some of the funny taste out. Honestly, it tastes a little plastic-ish. Maybe I should have washed this first, but doesn't taste as sulfury. Doesn't smell as sulfury either. It still has a little, like I said, a little plasticky taste. Maybe I should have washed this first, but that's cool. That's a kind of a cool little thing that you carry around. I like this. Interesting. One press, 15 seconds. Yeah, 300 uses. Very interesting. Now, I don't know if there's like a shelf life now that I've started it or used it or whatever, but that's cool. It's a little different than the Life Straw kind of method, you know? A lot easier. I imagine, like, if you're out and you're thirsty, it's nice to be able to gulp rather than just suck through a straw, you know what I mean? Now, granted, I didn't get dirty pond water or anything like that. I was not that invested in this video right now to go out and, like, scoop dirty water from a ditch just to see what would happen. I would recommend just giving this a good rinse and a wash first before you take it out to use it, though, because it does have plasticiness. But then you could also just store your water in there for the rest of the day, so it's cool. All right. Now, there is one item left in this box that we have not looked at yet, and it is the Climate Lightweight Dinghy. Now, we've seen a lot of Climate stuff in BattleBox before. It even comes with a dry bag here. You're gonna need some room for this. Climate does make some pretty good products, too. We've seen, like, a lot of they make inflatable stuff. We've seen a lot of inflatables. I might have to wait until I go back outside tomorrow for this. But, so it's kind of like 2-in-1. So you've got the dry bag that you can carry it in. Oh yeah, that's heavy gauge. I need to. We're gonna deflate. I have to blow this up by hand. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna do this with a pump. Warning: do not leave inflate. Okay. Wow. Now this is a multiple hundreds, $200, $300, maybe even $400 item. Weighs 44 ounces, pack size, 9.5 by 5.75 inches. I'm never gonna fold it back up like this. We know that. We know that for a fact. What is this? Okay, a little repair pad. Tell you what, I'm gonna pause this video now. We're gonna take this thing outside tomorrow, where I can get outside and really have room to open it up, and I'll inflate it. We'll take a look. Right. We are out here with the dinghy, lightweight watercraft. So let's get it, Eden, let's get it all. You wanna help me get it You can go on that side. I guess the blue side down.
I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, so stretch it out that way a little bit. All right, so here's your lightweight. Oh, wow! I have like some little bug just flew right at my nose. Light water dinghy. Do not leave inflated in the sun. When not on the water, deflate 25%. Okay. So this is the deflate, inflate. All right, so let me close the deflate. What is that one near you? There's another one somewhere. Oh, there's over there. Ooh, this is hard. But I guess that's good. That means it won't accidentally open. Now, our little pump, I don't think, is set up for that size. Well, let's get to it. Well, that was it. That was just for the little seat. That's just for the seat. This is the one that's going to take forever. It's got a little one-way valve, so as you're inflating, stuff doesn't come back out, but it's 8:18, 2019 p.m. 2030 was a lot of manual inflating. There's Aiden in it. It's I would want to have a pump. Wasn't as hard as we thought though.
Yeah, no, I thought it would take a lot longer.
Yeah. Now I don't. It looks pretty full, but I feel like with a pump it would be a little bit more rigid. You know, even though it's inflatable, it'd have a little bit more rigidity because you get to a point where you're huffing and puffing and trying to blow air in there, and it's hard. It's just hard to do. But I mean, for a one-person little, you see, and then it does that, and it does that on the side.
You pretty much have to sit with
Yeah, you've got to be in it to have it not puff up, or you need just more air pressure. And like I said, inflating it by mouth is just hard at a certain point to put more air pressure in this thing. But it definitely would. I'm gonna have a go at it. If you're planning on having this, you probably want a pump that has the right connection. You can tool around in this. You could get yourself a bungee that stretches around. Hold some oars. Doesn't have any oars. Has no oars. Doesn't come with anything. But
should have come with a pump.
We're gonna have to test this in the pond at Grandpa's. Now let's test the deflation.
I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of like farts away.
After all that time inflating it, let's see what happens. Oh, that's quick.
I mean, I guess you kind of have to like push on it a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give it a little help, and I'm never gonna get it folded up the way it came. But now this seat is a pain. Oh, there you go. Just push on it. Oh, nice valve.
I don't know
So,
why, but I smell pumpkins.
You smell pumpkins?
Yeah, I smell the inside of a pumpkin.
Is it because it's orange, so you think you smell pumpkins?
No, I smell pumpkins.
So, looking at everything in here, this is, like I've said before, an expensive box, but the retail price on this little Climate inflatable dinghy it's high. This is a high value item. This whole food set. Now I've been looking up reviews on it. It's got good reviews. It's got really good reviews. So it's a lot of food. It is a lot of food. This little water filter thing, interesting. It works different than other ones I've seen. And again, good reviews. So I'm really interested in actually taking this out somewhere and giving it a real test and a real try. And you know about the hybrid light, tested that out. Love live fire, but one of the things I'm actually really most curious about is this Fisker's tool right here. I really want to give this a shot. We've gotten some other kind of seed packets and everything in some other boxes and everything, and I think this would just go great with it. I'm really intrigued by this. I really am, and you absolutely are going to see a follow-up video about just this, because I really just want to see how this thing works. Oh, here comes a PETA kitty cat. Do you approve? Yeah, well, it hasn't said anything negative, so that's good. But I know if I inflated this right now, that would become a PETA bed right away. But this, I think like I said, I'm really intrigued, fascinated. I'd love to see how this can add to. All right, so like prepper, survival, home gardening, whatever. I mean, this thing. I don't know what it is, but I really want to use it and I really want to test it out. So we are going to see a follow-up video. Anyway, I think that there's value in this box. I really do. And I can't wait to see what the next one is. I really can't. You got some little items, you got some big items. It's cool. It's cool. So I'm very anxious to see what you guys think of the items in here. Number one, speaking as the items, as individual items, speaking as the box as a whole, and hearing from anybody that's got any first-hand experience with the stuff in here. As I have some first-hand experience with some of it, but also with others, I don't have experience with, everything. So anyway, guys, I'm excited to hear your thoughts. Thank you to Steel to Reel for letting me check out this box. Very, very cool. And I'm sure that there will be at least a couple items in here that we are going to give away to some of you guys out there. Put in your hands to see what your experience is. This is just awesome. Can't wait to discuss this stuff in the comments with you guys. As always, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.